He takes some orbs from Sleepy there, and then Sinatra.
Hey, look, he's punished for that play, though.
Hey, but you know, some kills come down, right? A EQO already with a Dragon Strike. That is a quick Dragon Strike there.
I think I asked in a previous round what EQO's Hanzo is lacking. Well,
I like the change here from Sinatra. You bring in Zarya. We've seen his Zarya in the past. He can charge these Gravitons up so fast.
yeah, but what about your shield pressure? You don't you feel like you
I almost feel like you're not even worried about the players up on the high ground. At this point, you're just trying to push Sato out of position on the low ground, and they get him really weak. They take him out.
Kape jumps down from the ledge, wild scoped in to find the shot, but Super's got himself two.
He's up on the high ground. At this point, you're just trying to push Sato out of position on the low ground, and they get him really weak. They take him out.
Kape jumps down from the ledge, wild scoped in to find the shot down. Kape will be sort of accosted by Chocoban here, but the rest of the Fusion are pretty light on the ground, and the Transcendence has been committed to the fight. Baby Bay connects, scatter shot. Neptuno is down, and the Shock, they're on the board.
Okay, so they get it. I was going to say they probably wait till that goes off to see what they do in terms of support ults. They're going to use Valkyrie. It'll be the Deadeye.
Oh, it gets EQO somehow, but the double self-destruct in the back from Hotbar. Also getting a D-suit there. That Transcendence now for the Shock on combo is ready to be served up by the San Francisco Shock, and Sinatra sneaking around it, but that was so risky. Hotbar was right there when the Dragon comes through and it gets the job done. Hotbar falls, Beck and all. Baby Bay will be charged up against the wall, but Sato just to bounce grenades off the walls and the payload, but Hotbar gets D-suited already. Here's the grab coming in though, Transcendence, immediate response. Now, where's the burst damage? There's not really any, but Super lays down the Earth Shatter. And the Transcendence here by the Fusion doesn't already get them too much at all. They bring EQO back up here, but Super wants a piece of him. He'll have him now with Chocoban, and Baby Bay's in position with that Dragon Strike to really make it hard to get out of spawn. Kape and Sato are quite far forward. EQO though picks the tire out of the sky instantly. And look at this good position they've got here. Now EQO doesn't even have to flank. He actually lets his tanks go forward for him. And just wreck the boombox, gets his doubles. Baby Bay though has gone down to Kape, who's quite aggressively just up behind Sato. And Sato has an Earth Shatter, so he'll just be more than happy for the Shock to attempt to push out.
Now it got worse.
Now we're not in great territory.
Now it definitely got worse.
The shield there again from Super now. It comes back in with both Earth Shatters. In fact, only one person's done between two Earth Shatters there. But Kape's able to pick up the rest. The cleanup is good, and EQO's there with two. And the Philadelphia Fusion will eventually break through. The Dragon Strike, not committed. Oh, Baby Bay's lucky to be alive there. The Transcendence actually really helping. No kills from the combo. No, I take it back. Hotbar finds two in the back. Sleepy and Baby Bay are down, but the Hanzo is brought back immediately.
Stop the Shock comes down. Not exactly sure if he actually got
the barrier. Oh dear, special delivery, family.
The Shock. Baby Bay also makes a switch. You're going to have the supports move as well.
Kape again trying to make the play. We talked about these individuals. Philadelphia Fusion might have thrown the full hold away with that push. EQO now trying to save things with a big Riptide. Oh, he got two! That's so nasty! And the Philadelphia Fusion now rubbing their hands together greedily.
Where you see Baby Bay is set now.
Okay, here's that Riptide coming in. Could be a big one, it is. Sinatra gets two. Neptuno and Sato missing. And Hotbar to be de-suited here. It seems that neither team are really able to get too much on the point, and the Shock got a little bit more, Matt. 52.2 for San Francisco. They're going to be very pleased about that one. And there you have it. San Francisco take King's Row on virtue, Matt, of having a slightly better attack on the second run through the map.
And I wonder when you see a change potentially come in for the San Francisco Shock. Sinatra stuck out here in outer space. Philadelphia knows.
Nerds in Space, the sequel.
They're not able to get him. I believe he makes it out with his life.
I mean, he recalled to put himself back outside.
Yeah,
I mean, that is a risk.
Inside, yeah.
That's a risk, but it's also a very important point of entry to get behind the Orisa barrier without taking a ton of poke damage early. But you can hear the doors open and close. Inanimate objects actually being killed by the Shock so far. Nothing actually breathing or bleeding, as it were. But there is Hotbar. Kape could be in deep trouble here. Really not much you can do about that one. On in terms of the anti-healing that was given to the Shock, but they managed to persevere regardless now. Charge back across the point, and actually Super managed to connect with Hotbar somehow with a crazy long distance charge. Kape now racked, so to speak. They don't know where to put themselves, the Shock.
So it looks like Super and Chocoban just kind of standing on the point here, trying to hold it down, but everybody's falling here. Sinatra, he really loves this low grab area. They try and use it offensively. Yep, there's going to be the Valkyrie that comes in from Boomboxes. They touch the point.
Oh no! Oh, that's definitely a ding dong dang.
Nice sight lines.
Well, you can't one clip him from the ground as Tracer. Does Sinatra know he's there? No, he does now. Okay, Carpe, very low, gets an orb of harmony, but probably wanted a bit more healing. Neptuno does top him up in his rear end.
Still off this tire, though.
Oh, that shield got massacred pretty quickly. Now the Dragon Blade for Architect. Oh, he sees the Transcendence, and then they're backing up with a Riptire. And Genshi's getting nothing done today. Tech gets two, he needs to do more, though. It's just him and Sinatra to try and keep the dream alive for the shock. That is a huge pulse bomb. Unbelievable, he gets Boombox with it. But Sinatra, it takes more than just that. You gotta get both.
Oh, Sleepy! I don't blame you, mate, for using the Transcendence there. And in fact, the EMP still comes out after the fact. I don't love that, but they still get Sinatra and Moss, so maybe it's worthwhile. Even the healing was there. Carpe's down, the Architect picks him as he falls out of the sky. Both fell to a poison line. He didn't have enough time for his out-of-combat regeneration to kick in, or he didn't get any other healing. That's pretty brutal, and that was actually a window, believe it or not, for the Fusion to get in. This is not working out the way it's supposed to. The Widowmaker can't do much from so far away. Yes, Architect is down, but that's all they're going to get for this one. Carpe gets whipped into the next Tuesday. EQO must commit to the point. Just one tick is all the Philadelphia Fusion needed, but now it's all falling apart. It's all gone down in a screaming heap. Hotbar and the Soldier 76. You know it's done when you see that. And we will ultimately have the draw on this map. Again, chiming in with that damage. A lot of AD strafing here. And Architect, all he kind of has to do is just sort of, you know, finish off the kills, you know, or start
just put
them
down
off.
enough damage for, yeah, and just connect with one shot. So.
And Baby Bay resurrected here, brought back into the fight. Again, his stats on McCree, but he dies so much less on McCree, which I find so interesting. And yeah, both those tanks are in deep trouble. The Shock are miles ahead of the Fusion already here. Chill out for a second. Carpe hasn't really been able to pressure him too much. Now he's mad. He's well mad. Gets in and deals with Baby Bay. Also managed to kill Architect on his own. So Carpe sets up the fight win there. EQO finishes it off. But now they can move forward and play on the point. That's where they want to be able to flank around. There we go. Graviton comes in. Transcendence response might not be enough. There he comes to Barrage. He gets himself too hot for EQO down. That's what you're looking for the Shock. Just try and overload the damage, and eventually the Fusion crumble. And now they'll be chasing for the rest. Boombox had better days. The stick goes in, gets nothing with it. Though in fact the Shock look hardly really effective on that at all. Sato goes down. Trickhoven combining with Architect to pressure down. This guy just hits everything. It's unbelievable. William Tell's out there, except he's looking for the head, not the apples. He eats them afterwards. Gets them gains. I guess, you know, Carpe can protect EQO purely just by his own presence a lot of the time. I mean, he protect and attack, I suppose.
That's why you play the Widow.
A bit vulnerable sometimes. Baby Bay finds Carpe, though, in the brief moment that he was up using his grappling hook, he got taken down by the Deadeye. And yeah, these two are going to be eating rockets now.
Point.
EQO getting above Architect, drop down now, and now here it is. Graviton Surge plus Barrage. Baby Bay gets the one kill, so they trade this one out. Oh, that's massive! Fairly close now, and Architect looking to try and find the 76. Boombox trying to back up. Architect 4 health. He doesn't get it. Boombox removes him now. Super and Trichoven on the point. The Shock is so close to taking this one back, but now Carpe's here on the Doomfist, and that's got to be curtains for you. It is! Oh, it's getting real now, Matt. I'm having a bit of fun. See you, Matt. I don't see you, but you know, I see you.
Carpe right now.
Okay. Okay! Calm down! I just caught my breath from before!
He has 16 final blows. The next highest in the lobby, actually Architect, one behind them. Now it's 16. Behind those two players.
Baby Bay finds Boombox, that's one. He needs more than that. Trichoven, a valiant attempt to stay on the point right now, but he's been shoved off. Baby Bay had got Neptuno, though the Mercy is missing for the Philadelphia Fusion, but the effort here for the Philly plays in the dying moments is going to carry them across the line. There's definitely a feeling of that. Architect is down, it's just Super on the point, and that's it. He is removed, and the Philly Fusion stay in the series. And like it was meant to be, it all ends in map 4. What would Admiral Akbar say, my friend? The trade out there, Carpe's down. Architect picks him off early, which is pretty big. But it seems as he died in a fairly safe position to get a resurrect there as that tune that's dropped in and brought him back.
They do get Boombox though, so that's going to be no Zenyatta here for the Philadelphia Fusion. Sato low as well. It's going to be 2 kills here for the Shock. Carpe does take out Moth though, so you don't have your own Mercy. Don't have a res.
You see the Carpe having to play the low ground here. Probably not really where he wants to be, but he's saving his grappling hook in case he needs to get out of jail free or out of danger. Sato, Primal Rage in. Moth, can he get out? Oh no! Not quite! He wanted to get away from Sato, but this man wanted it. Now it is just Sato on the payload at this time. Destructed. Now you can see Sato going up on that high ground, trying to push away. Super comes in there with a Primal Rage to try and deal with Carpe. Doesn't really get it done.
Yeah, the Philadelphia Fusion use their Transcendence and Rally He takes some orbs from Sleepy there, and then Sinatra.
Yeah, he's punished for that play,
Yeah.
though.
Hey, but you know, some kills come down, right? EQO already with a Dragon Strike. That is a quick
so
Dragon
filthy.
Strike there.
I think I asked in a previous round what EQO's...
Both supports go up the side. Brigitte as well. So Carpe
Oh dear.
trying to get into a position here. He's actually trying to get up on the high ground. Valkyrie, same with Moth. Well, there goes Moth. He gets taken out right out of the spawn. As Philly looks primed to complete the map in a very...
Oh, it's so nasty.
Briefly, this may be the fight that kind of decides this map here, Mitch. We're going to get to about a minute to go here. It's going to be both support ultimates here. Oh, and the Riptire invested, so it's going to be Sleepy who used the Transcendence as well. Now it'll be Boombox
around and Discord Orb briefly applied to that enemy Widowmaker. And here's the Transcendence for the Shock. They need to buy Time Mat, and they get the Pulse Bomb on Boombox, who was close to his own Transcendence too.
So Neptuno's going to use the Valkyrie, just trying to keep Hotba and Sato topped up on the point.
To be found, the Transcendence is too much to cut through. There's not enough damage there for the Shock. Dragon Strike through to force him off the payload here. Self-destruct now. Sinatra can only just shield himself, but he's so low. Jacob desuited. That's all she wrote. The Philly Fusion rise up. A slow start to the series. But the brilliance of Carpe is not something to be denied. EQO was there too. Boombox with a huge individual moment. And the Philly Fusion, it's been a rough couple of weeks, but boy, are they happy to have EQO back on their roster.